Inspector Walsh listened quietly. All this was very interesting, but was it important? Perhaps. What a happy family the Clarksons were. We found the empty bottle of sleeping tablets in your room, Inspector Walsh said quietly. He watched her face carefully. Diane stood up suddenly, her face angry. What? I didn't put it there. I'm not going to listen to this. She ran out of the room. Well, 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 Inspector Walsh said. She likes you, Sergeant. You need to be careful. Sergeant Foster laughed, but his face went red again. Someone put sleeping tablets in Molly's hot milk, the inspector said. All the family were in the kitchen last night. Peter Hobbs and Tom Briggs were there too. One of them killed Molly. Inspector Walsh got his hat and coat. Come on. We need to talk to Peter Hobbs and Tom Briggs. Let's get some more coffee first. I'd like a sandwich too. I'm hungry again. Chapter 6. They found Peter Hobbs under his car, an old green car. He got up slowly. He wore old blue trousers and a dirty orange shirt. We want to talk about Mrs. Clarkson, Inspector Walsh said. Oh, it's about her, Peter said. He looked at the inspector. I know she's dead. Someone in the village told me. Why did you go to the Clarksons' house last night? Jackie wanted me to come and see her brother Roger. You're angry, she said. Come and tell Roger. I went to the house, but nobody opened the door. So I made a lot of noise. And then they opened the door. Old Mrs. Clarkson wasn't there. But I told Roger. I told them all. Peter hit the car with his hand. I wanted to kill that woman. I lost my job, my first job, because of her. Last month, I was in trouble with the police. And that old woman wrote to my office. And she told them about the police. I wanted to kill her. Take it easy, Inspector Walsh said. What happened next? Jackie gave me some coffee, but her brother didn't listen to me, Peter said angrily. Then Tom Briggs came in. He wanted to talk to Roger too. But Roger didn't listen to him. Jackie was very unhappy. She nearly cried. Then I went home. That's all. I see. Now tell me about the tablets. You went to the village on Thursday? Tablets? Oh, yes, I remember. Jackie wanted me to get her mother's tablets from the village. I go to the village on my bicycle. This car doesn't work. Thank you, Peter. That's all. That's all? Peter laughed angrily. Ha! You're going to come back. I know that. I know the police. Tom Briggs' farm was about half a mile away, near the river. It was not a big farm, and the house was old and dirty. Not much money here, Inspector Walsh said. Tom Briggs was a young man, about 30 years old, with dirty hands and bad teeth.